Hi, this is Jenny Langley, author of the new Maudsley training manual, and in this video we're looking at exercise 2.2 from module 2, and module 2 is all about psychoeducation and helping carers to have empathy for the challenges that their loved ones are facing in recovering from their eating disorder. So in this exercise we're looking at the benefits of the eating disorder, and carers can be quite puzzled by this, what are the benefits, but actually when they think about it they can see that that there are many reasons why their loved one might want to keep hold of their eating disorder. So we must remember that the eating disorder is a coping strategy. It's got many short-term benefits for the sufferer, and of course carers will focus on the longer-term negative consequences, and maybe not quite have that understanding of all the short-term benefits that their loved one is gaining. And this picture here of the young person with the spade in the deep hole, so the spade represents the eating disorder coping strategies, and the sufferer can't see any way out, so just continues to use the same behaviours over and over again, almost as if they're digging deeper and deeper into that eating disorder hole. So when we ask carers to think about, step into your loved one's shoes and just think about what would they say if you ask them what the benefits of their eating disorder are. And typically the first two will be control and safety. So it gives me control, it's the only thing I can control. I don't feel in control of anything else in my life, but I certainly can be in control of what I'm eating. And the eating disorder makes me feel safe. It's kind of become my identity. I know what every day is going to look like. It is my way of coping. I also get attention. Sometimes that's not welcome attention, but sometimes it is very welcome attention. I'm very good at it. I feel that people admire me because of my ability to keep it going. And sometimes it just makes me feel euphoric, by restricting what I'm eating, or maybe by overeating. It can go either way. It keeps me slim, which in this society is a really positive thing. I feel like it's my friend, it's the only person that understands me, it's like my only friend, so it would be really scary not to have that friend. I feel like I don't have to grow up and take responsibility for some of those grown-up things which are just too scary for me at the moment. I feel validated with my eating disorder. Sometimes I feel really numb. And that's good because it means I don't have to cope with all those difficult feelings that I was having before I got the eating disorder. So I used to feel really anxious about things. I would be scared and worried and paranoid about stuff. Sometimes I would feel really depressed. And actually it's better for me just to have that numb feeling, just feel nothing. Other times it makes me feel really strong and confident and gorgeous, and people look at me, and sometimes I feel that they look at me in a really positive way, although I know my parents don't agree with that. And as I said before, people are really impressed with my ability to stick with it. So there are many benefits. Okay, so then carers will be asked, having made this list, so we bring all these benefits together as a group, and then I'll say to the carers, well, if you had something that gave you control and made you feel safe and was your friend and meant that you didn't have to take responsibility for things that you didn't want to, and that you were really good at it and it gave you an identity, then would you really want to let that go? And so carers can really then start to think, okay, now I'm starting to have an understanding of why my loved one is so entrenched with this as their coping strategy at the moment. So it really helps to give that empathy. In individual therapy at the Maudsley, under the process called mantra, patients are actually given an exercise to look at their feelings around their eating disorder. So they have to write a letter to their anorexia, and so the first letter is writing to the anorexia as their friend, and then the second letter is writing to their anorexia as if it were their enemy. And that's part of the process of recovery, is acknowledging that actually maybe it's not such a good friend as it seemed to be first of all. Okay, so I hope you found this video useful. All the worksheets and the videos can be found at www.newmaudsleycarers-kent.co.uk. Thank you.